Hey, hi, this is Krishna here. Very good evening to everyone. This is the admin app which helps us in terms of creating the question banks, and also creating the users, admin users, for prospective people who will be contributing to this admin application. And the whole purpose of this exam app is to have that exam master creation, in the sense you can be the one window shopping where you can create the questionnaires for each subject based on the each grades, from the class 1 to 12, class 12. And you can create the number of questions based on the subject wise. And also you can also prepare for examination, like as we have for yearly the assessments 1 2 3 4 5, and then they followed with the midterm, and then again an assessment, followed with the final exam. So this is how the trend of examination will be conducted in any of the schools and the colleges. So as these tools will provide the highest benefit in terms of it'll be ongoing exercise for the dedicated professors or the teachers will be contributing in creating those questions on chapter basis. So coming to the major benefits out of this is, this will help you out to have the dashboard to analyze, uh, what's the total percentage of pass out per year on the distribution in terms of the class 6, class 7 up to class 12, which also helps to give you the total number of figures in terms of how many destinations distinctions students has got, how many first class, second class, and so forth. So it gives you the comprehensive information with the dashboard. And as I said, education is a journey. Probably, the moment you see this application, anybody is interested, I can be walking through them, and also can be modified to leverage their expectations. So the here the one set of example which I have is, I can show you on the dashboard as moment we go there. It will be on subject wise, where you can see the high and lows of students secured for that particular assessment. So I'll show one of the examples so you can get to know what is this benefit all about. The third benefit is, you can conduct the any kind of an exams with the assessment versus the midterm and the final exam based on the subject. Usually we have seen as a trend this year, probably if you've seen the worst, the COVID-19 instances where the school has to be shut down for a couple of months. And once they turn back on, they have to work on their completion of the subjects wise, the courses and all the stuff. So which will always put a back foot of not completing the entire lessons or the chapters what has been set to. Um, so in a give and take, we always help them rather than going wise, just creating some random questions and then pick the questions from there. We are going towards having saying each exam will be conducted based on chapters, and in that chapter we'll also have the complexity factor. And with that complexity factor we'll distribute the most of the questions based on high, medium, and low. And based on the selection of these chapters, these high, low, medium questions will be picked up when the student is going to take up those questions, I mean the exam, right? So I'll come to that point, how this is all working. um, so let's go about on this application. So this application, if you see, you have an admin homepage which broadly talks about what it is, and there's an about us page which talks about what is our goal and expect As I said, this is completely kept for keeping in India, um, for board exam. So we wanted to have one India, one exam, rather than each states will have a separate question paper and the exams conducted. So that's the motive and the goal all about, but that will take a bit while and a big journey to reach to the destination. So coming to the mission, yes, we wanted to have, rather than taking a month together to give out the result, doing the correction. While doing the correction, it depends on the invigilator or the person who's correcting the paper. It could either way goes your marks, but by doing this kind of examination will help us to quickly turn out on the result, as well as it will be very clear and a pure way of validating the persons uh, with the results as well. The vision is to bring up the comprehensive, the common platform where we are looking out to have use this application with all the institutions what we have, so that like we can create a dashboard which creates a long term of keeping out all these marks in one window. Even though when future, I'm just thinking of the future. In fact, like if you want to do any kind of a visa processing, they can look back on this particular uh, dashboard on particular person. We will be having access, so you can look back anytime, you can validate, rather than we go for a lot of you know uh, accreditations people, like where we get checked and then get the seal and then come back and do the processing. That hurdle will go off. The fifth point which I would like to bring it up is, this will cut down a lot of environmental uh, stuff, like cutting down trees to prepare the papers, when they do the exam papers. And the long term objective, you look out, even the storing in one of the places, it's also like for each state, each city, they should park some place to store all these question papers, and having in the digital area. So I know this it's going to grow in terms of the storage point of view, but anyway, it can be stored and it can be retrieved in point in time. So that's my the point which I want to bring it up on the vision. So it's, as I said here, it will be like a journey, it's not a destination. We'll keep on walking through. Okay, and as you see, there is registration. I'll not go through about registration, but I can show the screen for how it looks like. So it's very simple, like I use the name, email ID, and the mobile number and the password. So it keep it simple. Reason is, as we customize this for any of the schools, then I can add other according to whatever the information they need. But at this moment I keep it very simple. And FAQ will give you what's the feature we have here, comprehensive list, which I put on here, and why we are talking about online exam. And it also clear, there is one capturing of subjective questions. So this is where we put our brainers across to understand, like how it has been done as of today, right? A lot of people, they do write the theory of the subjective questions, and that will be validated based on the number of fundamental points, right? So I was just in a curious way of getting that, put it into the online. So we thought, like giving more options there, like just create the question and then give the options, since it is a multiple choice question, which will put the context there, and ensure the person checks out these points which is relevant. Otherwise he might get the negative. That's what the fundamental rate is looked out. Even though I've seen some of the main applications, what they're doing is, even though they use a OCR where they scan the answer scripts, and basically at the end of the day, what they look out is that points are available in the scripts what they wrote. If it is there, then they used to give the marks. So my focal point or objective is to have this examination conducted and ensure that the results are given right of the examination, not waiting for a month and then the post, the juncture of the knowing about the results and going back and put back the re-evaluation, the process and all stuff will be reduced. and top of that, only the concern, or it might take 2 or 3 days to give out, is to collect all the students scores, and then see about the accuracy and the speed, the way they completed, and then giving the ranking. The only thing which I can see as the entrance year ranking cannot be given, because once we have the built out completely system, then we can bring on the analytics on top of that, then we can bring it up even the ranking also the best possible. But at this moment that had to be done, and I kept to the scope where once we have the promising customer, then we can start realizing those things and then build top of it. That's more about on FAQ. So let's jump on to the login. So I have just created some dummy login, so which is admin@gmail, and I am putting the password. So once you log in, you'll see the welcome administrator there. So once you are in the login page, you'll see the fundamental options are changed. So now you have the more option to look into it. So we touch based on about us, FAQ, and logout is simply coming out of this application. So let's go to the dashboard, and this is the dashboard which I was talking about, since had a few contender to take the exam at this moment. But as I take on to one of the school, then this data will be more. At this point in time, just wanted to show like how many destinations to distinction students are there, and how many first class and past class and all the stuff. So it's basically done for keeping in you in the India, but this can be extended to any country and any language. I have not tested in Arabic, but we can work on that. If at all we're looking at, there are promising customers for this. Okay, so I'm just picking up where I have a records in it, so I can show you one of the feature which we are looking at, how to see the high and low on this particular assessment. And I've picked up the subject called chemistry, and I'm doing the assessment 1, which is the exam has been taken. So you see this trend. This trend gives you the number of distinct questions, which is not repetitive one, which has been circulated to all the children who's taken the chemistry. And also it gives you the how many seconds they have taken, high and the lowest to the high, they're taken to complete those questions, right? So wherever you see which is the hanging the near to the zero, means it's not repetitive question and not more people have answered. Wherever you see the red ones, which talks about what is the least number of seconds is took to answer this question, and what's the maximum. So this gives us to teacher also, how well they are answering this question with an accuracy as well. This is one of the analysis, but we can build it up as we uh, go through during our uh, fundamentally when we create this application to everyone, right? So the next feature which we have on this is the before I go to model question, I'll go to the exam preparation. So the exam preparation is the module where we create the exam or the assessment for the students, right? So I've created these three of them because I've just taken the classics. I have fundamental questions which I can create it by taking my son's book. So that's the fundamentally where I picked up the classics. So if you look at the classics, I have a subject maths, and then there are three chapters under that. So knowing your number, whole number, and playing with your numbers. So these are the chapters were involved for this assessment, and total question was 20. And same wise, if you look at the classics, physics, the unit and dimension, that's the chapter, and the assessment 1, which is 20 marks, and the chemistry. So whatever the questions which will be prepared for these subject, which will be picked up for this assignment by this examination question paper, right? So it's basically takes this total and divides that into high, low, medium, and gets those question and randomly sends back those to the students. I will be showing the student model later. This is more on the administration and administer what they can do. So this is how they create, and this is a unique one. So if I created for the assessment for the maths one, then I can't create the same assessment one more with the same subject. Either I can delete it and then create the one. That will because since we will be having the more of this examination, finding it out and then looking out and then seeing it what data I have created, it's better to not to duplicate. In that way we are clean, so that we know that what chapters has been picked out. The people can read out and then they change it, because this goes for the all the classes, the grades. At this moment we are talking about the grade 6, but it might go from grade 1 to grade 12, right? So that's where I don't have a repetition, so it will help us to clean out. So if somebody wants a repetition, I can put it there. It dies out the the way we wanted to build the system. So we can talk to it, and then we can take an action about that. Okay, so moving on to the import. So this is the import of the module. So I wanted to show you the import question. So right now we have so these JSON objects which talks about no, I just came to something else. So let me go back a bit. um, I wanted to show the question model. So this is the question model, and you can see the question paper, and this is in the 3 languages at this moment. So this is how it questions looks like. This is your templates. So basically you will have the template 1, which is chapter name, chapter 1, the grade, and the questions. This is one set of the paper for this chapter. Likewise, you have a different language and the corresponding language, the questions as well. So this will give you an information how this has been cooked up, and of course this also we can walk through, like however we want it, based on the request, how we want it to structure. Because I've used a JSON, probably some people would like to give it in Excel. I can walk through it. At this moment I don't have any template, but I can walk through it along with you guys if you would like to be partner of this. So coming to this choose, and then we go for document here. I'll just show you one of the uploads so that you can see it. um, you can see here chemistry and physics. Let me pick this JSON object. Once you see the upload is done, it shows that unit and dimension is already be uploaded. So if you go back here, and then if you take a look at it here, you can see unit and dimension, and this questions has been uploaded here, right? So you can see all these questions are here. So this is what the upload feature is, and moving all to the model question. Now I can show you how this model question will work through. So same way we have to pick the class here. Since I have only the existing one is a class 6, and I'm going to pick up the subject so that I can add one of the uh, question there, so you can people see it as well. So this is the chapter 1, and the marks is 1. So here we need to know about what chapter we are looking in, because this is very important. Otherwise it will not help you to insert the data. If the it will think that as a new one rather than uh, looking at it as an existing one. I'm trying to do dimensions. I'm trying to do the insert which is to the existing ones. Okay, and this is the dimension, and now the question unit of mass I'm just creating, okay, in SI system. I'm just using as an example. I may be wrong as well, so I'm just creating it. Okay, so this is a question for 1 mark, and the options could be a gram. You can add the concise how much you want. This is where I was talking about. Even if you have uh, uh, even if you have subjective question, this is where you can create as much of the points you want and then give them a leverage uh, to select the right one.